From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. 15.
On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First and 10 at the 40.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second and 12, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not that time for Watkins, but it's going to be second down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now here's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Check.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running with Howard. That one covers 29 yards, first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Here we go. Number 53, Mike 53. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Shit.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, switch gears.
Now Howard. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stops short. He didn't get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. The carry here for the big tight end. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 12-yard line.
Yellow. No chance.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Yellow. Number 53, Mike 53.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Well, now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP, 49ers Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and yes, I'll go with the MVP being number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
And if you're not really rooting in this game, how great a matchup is this?
It's fantastic. Going to be a ton of fun. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen to Howard. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Check three. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, let's get that ball.
On first, they go right back to Howard. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Mike, 53.
They go counter with Howard, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They go with Howard again. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 280! I got it! Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Here.
They'll run on 1st down. Howard. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 50, check 50. Check 4, check 4.
Again, it's Howard. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Hey, tight. Watch twist. Kill.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yellow. Number 53, Mike 53. I don't even know why this team's showing.
On the toss, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's pulled in at the 32. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, it was a touchdown. And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Black.
First throw of overtime for Wentz. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
A huge play there in overtime. 56 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Crazy game. Made some stupid decisions on offense, but defense held up. See if I get any. Not much highlights. Thing is, here's the game winner right here. And cut back. This should have been the game winner right here, but I accidentally pressed the lateral button. He had a blitz right here. He respected my run, so yeah, everybody all out blitzing. If I didn't do that right there, he would have been gone. But it's set up for the touchdown, so. Wait, hold on. Throw away. Yeah, I don't like how the clock management thing came up when I was in a hurry up. So I had to throw it away. Luckily, I got the first down. So, 1st and 10. What's this? Yeah, that wasn't bad. Alright. Good game, good game.
If I win this one, I get 30K. If I win this one, I get 43K. If I win this one, I get 40K. And if I win this one, I get 35K. 33K.
Hey, what's up? I came to the party.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Yeah, I won that game in the overtime.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that I try to force some stuff like that one real route one. No, I won. But that's the only reason he got the touchdown. He didn't get no touchdown all game.
Him?
Yeah, he didn't get no touchdown all game besides that pick six, which was the computer animation.
Trying to go backwards. No, he's not talking about me. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's a game. It's a game that he was watching.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I forced a wheel route, which that play, it's a wide receiver fade. It usually goes to the right, but sometimes it acts weird and goes to the left. And I just went with it anyway. And then, who was it? The safety was there, and then he picked it. And there was nobody in front of him, so he had it for a pick six. But I was like, that's okay. There was a time I should have took a 3. That's why you always gotta take your points. So next time I'm just gonna make sure I take my points. But it would have been 10-7, but it ended up being 7-7. Went to overtime, scored it. So 13-7. So I'm 53-27 now. Yeah, okay. So it's 11.46 per game allowed, so that's good. I had it where it was.
You look like my grandpa. What? He looks like my grandpa. That's cool.
Is that you in the stream right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're in it. No, this looks kind of fire. I like this one.
I can't get my old uniforms no more.
Bro, can I go against you now?
Oh, against me?
No, against this guy.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yes, I play mud. No, I'm obviously not asking you.
Who, me? Yeah. I just was frustrated with it yesterday, but yeah, I play MUT.
What's your overall?
Huh?
What's your overall?
91.
Oh, I'm on 90. What's your defense?
93.
What's your offense?
89.
Oh, I have an 89 offense and a 91 defense.
Oh, nice.
You just below him, and you don't know how to use them. Me?
We should play squads.
You go backwards with the cornerback and then come back in. Because I was letting him score, smart one. I want the ball back. Oh. I'm gonna invite you, DJ.
What, for squads? Or?
Yeah, squads.
Alright, we could play that.
It shows that you're not even in the
I'll start a new stream then.
Hold up. You wanna invite me to squad? Yeah, I'm not your friend. That's tough. I just sent you a friend request.
Or me?
No, him.
Oh. Oh, you guys aren't friends? You guys just met?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Community party.
Alright, I'm gonna start a new stream. I'm gonna end this one.
Baby.